For 2019, I had a deal lined up to race the European 250 class with the F&H Kawasaki racing team in the Netherlands, but unfortunately it kind of fell through with the rule change of the EMX 250. I'm 23, so that makes me ineligible to race. So kind of, I was pretty bummed about it, but as one door closed, another one opened up, and I've had a lot of really helpful people help me out, get me to where I'm at so far this season, and I decided to spend a few months out in California and train with Brock Tickle. He's been super awesome, and kind of been the backbone behind all of this. He's really helped me when I was feeling lost in some areas, and he led me with some great connections. But the time here has come to an end. Today's been my last day. I put about 2.5 months in of riding the Supercross tracks out here, and I've probably gained like 6 to 7 seconds a lap just from riding a lot. So there's been a lot of improvements, and now the bike's really good. We just finished it up about a week ago. My buddy Dougie built it all at Twisted Development, and Mark Johnson with RAP, he's been like huge with the suspension. Whatever I need, he's here today actually helping. So just a lot of cool people helping out. I'd say the roll speed in the turns has really came a long ways. The whoops, I haven't got a whole lot of practice here because they're quite small, and even the ones here, they're just not quite realistic. So I'm going to head back east and try to put a lot of focus and be the best I can be at the whoops. Back east, try to find a few good sets to work on. But I mean, just overall timing, pushing through the jumps instead of jumping high, trying to push through them. And there's not just one key that makes it all up the track. There's a lot of little factors. So Brock's been really key on looking at the details and figuring out what I need to do. Yeah, that's the goal for the whole season. Everybody who's helping me out has the same goal in mind, and that's to help me get a fill-in position on a factory team. I have about 7 helpful sponsors from Michigan all pitching in to help me get to the race this year, and also my family is behind me 100%. So having no negative energy around me has been really helpful, and the only person that's the stress is on is myself. So it's been really great. So that's where my goals and sights are set at, is hopefully if something comes open, any team, any color, all the way through the season, I'm ready to jump on, and that's the goal. I mean, yeah, I want to make the mains, and I'm not sure for number-wise. I'm just going to go out and race the best I can. When that gate drops, I'm going to try to be first in the first turn, and wherever I end up after that is what happens. But I can't be. I haven't raced Supercross in I think 2 or 3 years now. So yeah, it's been 3 years since I did one. So I don't know where I'm going to latch on to, but just whatever I can do, I'm going to do the best I can. Yeah, there's no plans for outdoors at this point. I've put all of my energy and focus into these first even 5, 6 Supercross rounds. I'll do the whole season obviously, but that's where the main focus is at the beginning of the season. I have not even thought about racing outdoors. I'm sure, if worse comes to worse and I have nothing, I'll do probably some of the East Coast ones on a 450, but there's, I haven't even thought about that in that sense. But I'd really like to, with my experience I got from the GPs, it'd be cool to work with, again, I have a great suspension guy working with me now, and also the fitness is there with Brock. So, to put all those factors, and, Mark DeRuver taught me a lot of tips, and same with Thierry Van den Bosch. I learned a lot from those European trainers. So learning from them, and I'd like to put all the pieces together for an outdoor, at least for a season, but I don't want to half-ass it. I want it to be legit. If I'm going to race, I want my bike to be comfortable, and I don't want to have an excuse of, I didn't feel comfortable enough, or something wasn't right. So I just kind of learned that with getting older. It's not worth trying to rush to a race as a privateer if you don't got your ducks in a row.